Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Fit Refresh. My name is Sarah Martinez. I'm a health coach and weight loss specialist. I help professional yo yo dieters create a healthy long term relationship with food and fitness. Today, we're going to talk about a really important subject, something that probably overtakes a lot of your lives: how to let go of the all or nothing mindset. Let's go. All right, now's a great time to subscribe. And of course, like this video at any point in the video. If you're just like, hallelujah, hit that like button and we're good to go. Otherwise, also ask questions. I'll always try to get back to you as soon as possible to help you with whatever personal questions you might have on the subject or others. So leave it down below. Today, we're going to discuss the all or nothing mindset. Now, if you're going, okay, what is all or nothing mindset? It's really this kind of mindset that's been birthed from the diet culture we are now living in. So we find ourselves in a place where we are maybe overindulging, not really paying attention to our habits, which is the all part of the all or nothing, which means you're just kind of living a life where you are just not really focusing on whether the foods or the activity you're doing are actually helping you with your weight loss goals, right? The nothing part of it is when you finally realize you need to pay attention, you realize you want quick results right now, so you go full tilt the other direction, completely deprive yourself of all the things you love, see results, feel good about getting results, but then as you try to infiltrate it back into regular life, you feel failure because you cannot maintain that nothing ideal either. So you have this all, you're having everything in sight, or this nothing, you're only eating broccoli and chicken and nothing else. The real truth and the probably hardest thing to find is the middle ground. That is where the magic is. So there's a place between having everything you want all the time, not really caring what it's doing to you, and having nothing, feeling deprived, life is not worth it, you're not happy with anything that's happening. There is a place between that, and that place between can still give you weight loss, happiness, stability, and just overall good feelings, right? So all of these things can be part of a middle ground approach to your weight loss goals. So by now you're probably like, okay, Sarah, give me some tips then. How do I get out of this diet culture all or nothing mindset? Well, there's a few things that we want to focus on that are going to help us get into the right space. So how do we get out of this vicious cycle that we get ourselves into? Either we have everything in sight or we deprive ourselves and have nothing. How do we do it? The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is actually take a moment, pull out a pen and a paper, and write out your effective and ineffective habits. So we create a goal. We know what we want to achieve, and let's just say for all intents and purposes, it's to lose weight. Now we need to look at what we're actually doing. So we look at the habits we have, we look at the habits that are effectively bringing us to that goal, and then we look at the habits that are ineffectively bringing us to that goal. So what is bringing us forward and what is holding us back? The key is not leaning on just one side or the other. The key is understanding the whole picture, and that's where you want to start. Get the whole picture of what is going on. Now that you have your whole picture and you can look down at your sheet and see all the things, maybe there's 2 things on your ineffective list, maybe there's 5, maybe there's just 1. But here's what I'm going to tell you right now, and this is what I need you to take a moment, take a deep breath, and let this sink in. You cannot tackle all of them at once. Now, some things might go hand in hand, like if you were quitting smoking cigarettes and you found that you always smoke cigarettes when you drink alcohol, maybe you might find yourself having to stop both those habits at the same time to be able to get effective results. All right. So there are habits that can go hand in hand. And while you're kind of approaching one, you might have to deal with the other one as well. But for the most part, when we're talking about big habits, like I eat too much sugar, I don't work out enough, I don't move enough, habits that on their own are going to be enough to tackle. You just pick one at a time. I know, right away you're going to say, well, I don't think I'll ever achieve my goal if I just give up one at a time. Listen, break the pattern, break the habits by just focusing on one, and you will see yourself make a change. Now, maybe that change is enough. Maybe at the end of that change, you're like, wow, that's all I needed. I just needed to give up sugar. I didn't know. The other option, though, is that you're going to see a little bit of a change. You're going to be ready for the next step. So then you go to your list of ineffective habits and you go, okay, well, now I'm going to try to get more sleep. I'm going to try to sleep 8 hours a night. I'm going to keep my sugar down, and I'm going to try to sleep 8 hours a night. And you start to layer on those, breaking those particular ineffective habits, making your way to obviously your ultimate goal. Another factor to break that all or nothing mindset is to remember that something is always better than nothing. All right, so suppose you're not ready to go to the nothing side of the all or nothing, right? The total other end. Making small little choices, it's an effective tactic, all right? It doesn't seem like much to say, you know what, I'm just not gonna put cheese on my salad this time. You know what, I'm gonna skip the cookie today. It may not seem in the scope of the day to be that big of a deal, but that's 150 to 250 calories that you cut out of your day. That is an effective choice that is taking you closer to your goal. If you go out for a walk and you only burn 100 calories, guess what? That's 100 calories you would not have burned. So you have to change that approach. You have to look at every success, everything that seems like the smallest successes, those ones build up to make that big, huge mountain you're looking for. So do not be discouraged by a small change, right? Something is always better than nothing. The next big mindset shift, and this comes with a little bit of practice, you want to work on minimizing rather than eliminating. Now, there are times where this may not be as an effective tool, and it's really on a person-by-person basis. So for someone, this might be very effective. For someone else, they might have to take a different route. Now, what are the differences? I would say you start by trying to minimize, okay? I love cookies. I eat them all the time. I'm going to try to only have one cookie a day. All right, there you go. Success. You minimized rather than cutting it out and not enjoying that cookie anymore. You've minimized down to giving yourself one cookie a day, and that is how you proceed. And amazing. You've made a huge choice that's going to change your life. Now, the exception to the rule is if you find that even just one cookie a day opens up a floodgate of inability, then you might start to think, well, maybe I have to just say no cookies for a little while. Right? In that case, it could help you to walk away from it, step back. But your mindset should always be, well, I'm not going to never have that again. I am going to probably weave that back in when I feel like I have more self-control, right? Minimizing rather than eliminating. So I'm never going to have that again will make you want it more. I promise you, every single time, 100% of the time. Okay, another way to get out of this all or nothing mindset. One missed opportunity doesn't ruin all your progress. You can always change the game with your next choice. Let me say that again. You can always change the game with your next choice. All right. So what I see time and time again, I have clients who go 2-3 days in a row following the plan, everything's good. And then I get a text message on the third or fourth day, whatever I said. And then I get a text message on the third day. Oh my God, I had this and it's ruined everything. Breathe. It hasn't ruined everything. You've learned so much. You've come so far, and all you have to do, get back up on that horse and keep going along that journey. That's all it takes. So don't let one choice ruin a whole day or ruin a whole week or ruin your diet or ruin your life. Okay, you're going to have those moments in life. That's just the way it is. And you need to start letting your mind accept that and know that it's all about how you jump back in rather than how you fell off. All right, guys, my big takeaway for you is to circle it back to what I said at the very beginning. The magic is the middle ground. Sure, sometimes in your life, you're going to lean a little bit more to the all side, and then sometimes you're going to lean a little bit more to the nothing side. But for the most part, your everyday, normal, happy life is right down the center. And that is going to start with you changing your outlook, your mindset. It's about rethinking how you approach food, how you approach fitness, and how you see it as it incorporates into your life. And that'll be that middle ground. That's that beautiful place where you're going to be able to really achieve what you want to achieve and still enjoy the things you want to enjoy. It is possible. I've seen it done. I do it myself. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode. Obviously, if you have any questions or you want to learn more about my company and my coaching process, you can check out my website right down here below. And of course, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. I'm on them all, Facebook, everything. So follow me there. I'm always giving up free information, vlogs, and I'm happy to try to guide you on your own personal journey. Other than that, I will see you next week for another episode. Till next time.